Hi, hi students. Hello all students. Hej mina studenter, det här är Mattias Burell och det här är en videolektion för kursen Elementary Swedish Conversation. Elementary Swedish Conversation. As usual, I will speak a little bit of English, but also Swedish, of course, so you can listen to Swedish. We are now starting in chapter 2. Let me show you this. Titta här. In Swedish you say kapitel 2. Chapter 2. Kapitel 2. Sida 18. Sida 18. Page 18. Kapitel, sida. We did not yet study the numbers. That will come soon. And the title of the heading of the chapter is Hej och tjena. Hej, meaning hello, hi. Tjena, also a bit casually saying how are you or howdy or something like that. And in this chapter we will see several dialogues, very short dialogues, people speaking, and some people are happy face, and other people are not in a good mood. And also these dialogues, they have different levels of being formal or casual. So formal language and casual language. Let me put this down. So when you talk about formal language and casual, I know, or I have been told, that in Korean language it's really important to speak with respect, especially towards older people, and it's part of society, Korean society and Korean language. Sweden used to be this way, not as much as Korea, but maybe 50 years ago or more, Sweden paid more attention to speaking in a strict formal way, and today still in some places and in special work situations, but mostly Swedish daily life, the informal tone of speaking is more common. And by informal, I don't mean slang words or slangy words. It's just more relaxed, casual way of speaking. So for example, the greeting, hey, hello, is very, very common, both in spoken and in writing. And if you really want to make an effort to be more formal, you would say something like god morgon, good morning, or god dag, good day, or god kväll, good evening. But that's kind of unusual these days, and some people may even look at you with some surprise and think, oh, that's an old-fashioned guy, why does he speak that way? Okay? Så vi tittar på kapitel 2. We check here. Vi tittar på kapitel 2 och det är några personer som pratar, och här är rubriken, the heading, hej och tjena, hello and howdy. Howdy is more like cheerful way of saying hello. Hej och tjena. And now I'm gonna read these dialogues 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. And notice the happy face here. So in all of these short dialogues, something good is going on. The persons are happy or not too bad. Listen to the dialogues. Nummer 1, number 1. Hej, hur mår du? Bara bra, tack. Och du? Jo tack, det är bra. Simple. Let me explain. Hej, hur mår du? Hello, how do you feel? How are you doing? Mår actually literally means to feel good or feel bad. Mår. The answer is bara bra, tack. Just fine, thank you. Och du? And how about you? Jo tack, det är bra. Yes, thank you. It is good or it is fine. Number 2, listen. Tjena, hur är läget? Det är lugnt. Själv? Det är kanonbra. One more time. Tjena, hur är läget? Det är lugnt. Själv? Det är kanonbra. Okay, so this number 2 is clearly more young people speaking. It's more really casual and almost a bit slangy. So listen to the translation. Howdy, how's it going? Or what's up? Det är lugnt. It is cool. Det är lugnt, meaning it's calm, it's cool. Själv, meaning simply and you yourself. Det är kanonbra. Det är kanonbra means something like it's super good, real good. The word bra means good. Kanonbra is an emphasis word, so kanon is like real good. Number 3. Hejsan, hur är det? Fint. Du? Bara bra. You do realize how really simple these dialogues are. One more time. Hejsan, hur är det? Fint. Du? Bara bra. And explanation. Howdy. How are things? Fine. And you? Just fine. Bara bra means just good. Just good, just fine. And number 4. Listen to this. Allt väl? Ja tack. Och själv? One more time. Allt väl? Ja tack. Och själv? So the explanation is, it's actually, the first one is a question. Allt väl means everything okay? Everything okay? And then the answer, ja tack. Yes, thank you. Och själv? And you, yourself? And what about you? So these were the happy dialogues. Let's move on to number 5, 6, 7, and 8. They are people who are more in a bad mood or not feeling well. Number 5. Hej, hur mår du? Helt okej. Jag jobbar för mycket. Själv då? Jo då, som vanligt. One more time. Hej, hur mår du? Helt okej. Jag jobbar för mycket. Själv då? Jo då, som vanligt. Okay, in this number 5, the two persons speaking are not really in a bad mood. They are more like neutral, but definitely not, in a high mood. Let me explain. Hej, hur mår du? Is simply, hello, how are you feeling? How are you doing? Helt okej. Quite all right. But then comes the information. Jag jobbar för mycket. Jag jobbar, I work. För mycket, too much. So, complaining. I've got too much work. Själv då? And you, yourself? What about yourself? Jo då, som vanligt. Well, jo då can be translated as well, som vanligt. As usual. Same old, same as usual. So not terribly bad, but not really good either. Number 6. Listen. Tja, hur är det? Det är så där. Hur är det med dig? Ja, så där. One more time. Tja, hur är det? Det är så där. Hur är det med dig? Ja, så där. Let me explain. Tja is a really casual way of saying hi there. Hur är det? How is it? What's up? And then, det är så där. Så där can be explained as so, not really great. Det är så där, it's so. Hur är det med dig? How are things with you? Ja, så där. And ja is a hesitation word. Hesitation, you don't have a clear decision. So it would be something like, well, so. All right? Number 7. Let's read. Hur står det till? Ganska dåligt faktiskt. Jag är förkyld. Hur mår du själv? Inte så bra. Jag är så trött. Okej? One more time. Hur står det till? Ganska dåligt faktiskt. Jag är förkyld. Hur mår du själv? Inte så bra. Jag är så trött. And explain. Actually, this sounds a bit more formal to me. A bit not casual. Hur står det till means how are things with you? How are things standing with you? What is your situation? And the answer? Ganska dåligt faktiskt. Ganska means rather. Rather badly or rather bad. Ganska dåligt. Dåligt means bad. Faktiskt means as a matter of fact or in fact. Ganska dåligt faktiskt. Jag är förkyld. I have a cold. And in English you say I have a cold, but in Swedish you use the word är. Jag är förkyld. I am having a cold, I guess. Hur mår du själv? And you, yourself, how do you feel? Inte så bra. Not so very good. Inte så bra. Jag är så trött. I am so tired. Trött means tired, to be tired. Jag är så trött. Okay? Number 8. God morgon, hur är det? Så där. Jag är jättetrött. Oj då. Drick lite kaffe. One more time. God morgon, hur är det? Så där. Jag är jättetrött. Oj då. Drick lite kaffe. And I will explain. God morgon is simply good morning or good morning to you. Hur är det? How are things with you? How is it? Så där. So. Jag är jättetrött. We already know the word trött means to be tired. Jättetrött, the little word jätte in the beginning, jättetrött means really tired. Jag är jättetrött. So it's an emphasis. More tired than normal. Jättetrött. And then, oj då. Oj då is what you say to show surprise. Oh dear. Oh. And then, drick lite kaffe. Drick lite kaffe. Have some coffee. And the word drick, att dricka, means to drink something. Here, have some coffee. Drick lite kaffe. Okay? På sidan 19, on page 19, you can see all these different greeting phrases and responses, because dialogues, that's all about, switching back and forth, answering, asking a question, answering, posing a question back to the other person, and back and forth, like that. So here you can see at the top of these columns, hälsa. Hälsa, att hälsa means to greet, to say hello to someone. Fråga, that means to ask. Svara, to reply, to respond. There is actually two svara, one with a happy face, svara, happy, svara, unhappy. And then the last word here is retur, which is, throwing back or returning the question to keep the dialogue going. So you can make this into a mini dialogue. Let's look at all the greetings. You can say hey. I will read the words now. Hey, or hey hey. You can say hejsan. Hejsan is a little bit more cheerful, like howdy. Tjena. Hi there. Tja. Yo. I'm not sure about English slang, but it would be tja, it would be yo, hi. Hallå, hello. God morgon. God morgon is definitely more formal. Good morning. God dag is also more formal. God dag, good day. And then all the questions. Hur mår du? How do you feel? Allt väl? Everything all right? Everything okay? Hur är läget? How's the situation? Hur är det? How are things going? Läget, that's definitely casual. How's it hanging? What's up? Hur står det till? More formal. How are things with you? And you can actually see the letter F. And the letter F, after a short sentence, that indicates or it shows that's more formal speech. Okay? And then we go through the happy answers. Jag mår bra. Det är bara bra. So you can either say I feel something something, or you can say det är, meaning it is. Things are something something. So you can say jag mår bra. Det är bara bra. Det är fint. Jag mår kanonbra. Det är toppen. Eller det är lugnt. It's cool. Det är lugnt means it's cool, it's under control, it's fine. And then you have svara, all the negative or not so good answers. For example, jag mår okay, which basically means I'm okay, not too high, not terribly bad, but okay. Det är helt okay. It's kind of fine. Det är sådär. Sådär, now definitely that is less good. It is only so. Det är sådär. Jag mår sådär. And then even worse, det är inte så bra. Jag mår inte så bra. I don't feel so good. And then finally, jag mår ganska dåligt. I feel pretty bad. Or det är ganska dåligt. Things are, or it is, pretty bad. And then, in a dialogue, usually from politeness to be, show some interest in the other person, you shoot back. You throw back a return question. For example, och du, and you, Själv då? Själv då, meaning, and you yourself? Du då? And how about you? What about you? Hur mår du själv? How do you feel yourself? Hur är det med dig? How are things with you? This is like a pool of vocabulary that can be used in those very short interaction dialogues when you meet with someone. It's early morning or it's lunch and you bump into someone and say, "Hej, hur mår du?" "Jag mår bra. Och du?" And so on. Okay, let's look briefly at page 20. Page 20 consists of 3 texts here. 1, 2, and 3. And each text is about a person. And the name of the first person is Noi. She's a woman and she's from Thailand and she moved to Sweden. And the second one is a man. His name is Alberto. He is from Spain and he also moved to Sweden. And number 3 is a woman. Her name is Renate. She's a woman from Germany. And each little text is some information about them and why they came to Sweden or what they are doing in Sweden. So let me read these texts a little bit quick. And I'm on page 20. Vad gör du i Sverige? What are you doing in Sweden? Vad gör du i Sverige? Noi kommer från Thailand och pluggar i Uppsala nu. Hon läser svenska för hon är intresserad av Sverige. Hon jobbar som journalist och skriver för en thailändsk tidning på nätet. Hon skriver om Sverige och Norden. Noi trivs i Sverige, men hon längtar efter familj och vänner i Thailand. De pratar ofta på Skype och i telefon. Many new words here, but also many words you know already. So very briefly, Noi is coming from Thailand and she's studying in the city of Uppsala right now. Hon läser svenska. She is reading, but basically it means she's studying Swedish because she is interested in Sweden. She's also working as a journalist for a Thai newspaper online. She's writing about Sweden and about the Nordic countries. She feels fine to be in Sweden, but she often she's homesick, she's missing or longing for her family and friends back in Thailand, and they often talk using Skype or telephone. So I made you a very quick translation here, and we can go into the details some other time later. Let's move on to number 2, again on page 20. Alberto är IT-ingenjör och kommer från Spanien. Han jobbar på ett spelföretag i stan. På jobbet talar han engelska, spanska och lite svenska. Han är singel och har en katt, Frasse. Han pluggar svenska med Noi. Alberto trivs ganska bra i Sverige, men han längtar efter sol ibland. Albertos mamma och pappa kommer till Sverige en vecka i sommar. Det blir roligt. Again, many new words but also several words that you already know and understand. Let me do the quick translation. Alberto is an IT engineer, and he's coming from Spain. He is working at a gaming company, spelföretag. He's working for a gaming company in the town where he is living. På jobbet talar han engelska, spanska och lite svenska. So at work, he speaks English, Spanish and a little bit of Swedish. He is a single person and he has a cat. The name of the cat is Frasse. Actually, I believe this photograph, this picture, is a picture of Alberto and his cat sitting on a sofa and reading some book. So he has a cat. He studies Swedish together with Noi. So they are classmates. They both study Swedish. Noi and Alberto, they are classmates. Alberto, he feels rather comfortable in Sweden, but he is longing for sunshine sometimes. Ibland means sometimes. Alberto's mother and father are coming to Sweden a week this summer. So this coming summer, his mom and dad will come and visit him in Sweden. Det blir roligt. That will be nice. Okay? And then we look quickly at the last one, number 3. The third person, her name is Renate. She's a woman from Germany. Let me read the text. Renate kommer från Berlin, men hon bor i Sverige nu. Renate är pensionär. Hon är intresserad av svenska deckare och svensk jazz. Renates barn kommer till Sverige ibland. De studerar svenska hemma i Berlin. So let me do the quick translation. Renate is coming from Berlin, you know, the big city in Germany. She's coming from Berlin, but she lives, or she's living in Sweden now. Renate is a pensioner, or she's a retired person. Hon är pensionär. She is interested in Swedish police fiction stories. So she likes reading and she likes crime novels or police novels. Hon är intresserad av svenska deckare och svensk jazz. She's also interested in Swedish jazz music. Renates barn kommer till Sverige ibland. Renates children comes to Sweden sometime. Again, this word ibland, meaning sometimes. So her kids, her children, I guess grown-up children, they sometimes come visit her in Sweden. And the last sentence, they study Swedish, or they study Swedish language at home in Berlin. So her children are still living in Berlin, in Germany, and there they study Swedish. Okay? I think that's it. I wanted you to have these dialogues on the video, and we're going to work with them more in detail later in next week. Okay? That's it for this video. Thank you very much. Tack så mycket och hej då och vi ses. Hej då!